Hi guys, and welcome back to the Progress Coach vlog. Today's topic is just something that I keep coming up on. A lot of people asking the questions, and if you're from England you'll know that lately we've had a really hot spell, but if you're not from England you've probably got hot everywhere anyway. But in England, when it's hot, everyone loves to socialise, which is obviously very normal, very acceptable. But when socialising happens, 9 out of 10 it involves a lot of alcohol. You know, especially if you're in London, every day you're going to you're going to a pub, you're going to a lovely bar, you have a nice meal, and you're having a few drinks because you know you get a train home. So today I'm going to talk about how to lose weight while you can and still drink alcohol at the same time. So this comes back to calorie deficit. So you need to understand your numbers. You need to understand how many calories a day you need to be having, how many carbs, fats and proteins. Okay? Simple. You need to know how many calories, but if you have the proteins, fats and carbs, it adds up to the amount of calories you need. So you need to know how many calories a day you need to be having to be in your deficit to lose weight. Alright? So once you know your numbers, you can play around with them. So if you know you're going to go for a drink with your friends, you kind of need to try and plan ahead if you can. So for example, what I mean by this is I track everything on my MyFitnessPal, the app. So if I was meeting my friends for a drink, especially on a weekday, I would probably try and plan ahead and put in what I'm going to have alcohol wise, and take the calories from the alcohol from your carbohydrate source. So then if you have, I mean, obviously, when it comes down to alcohol as well, there are tons of options. As you probably know, most people are quite smart when it comes to alcohol. Beer, lager, ciders are just a no-no. In calorie terms, it's like one beer, one cider, you're talking 300-400 calories. You're talking 50 grams of sugar in a cider. It's just like, wow. That's fine. If you want to have one, you can put in a cider. So in England, I don't know if you, America, we have Copperberg, it's called. You type in MyFitnessPal, you'd have a Copperberg mixed berry. Add 50 grams of sugar it takes up. You would then eat around that Copperberg. So then you know after work, guys, it's cool. Yeah, well, we'll go for a quick drink. You have a Copperberg, but that's what you can have. So you need to have a bit of strength to say no to more because you've only put in that much. But then you could be smarter and have things like gin and tonic, vodka, soda and lime. You could have rum and Diet Coke, where the calories are very low. So then you put in the calories for say 4 gin and tonics and you're only looking at about 280 calories. So then you can then save, you put them in before and then you eat around that for the rest of the day. So you might be having quite a low carb day because you're going for drinks, and you know you're going to drop your calories quite a bit as well, but then you still can live off a little bit of carbs, proteins and fats the rest of the day. But then at least after work you can go and meet your friends for a few drinks and have 4 gin and tonics, or low calorie tonics anyway. That's not a bad life. So that's how you do it. A lot of people just go crazy. I mean, you've got to, if you really want to lose weight or maintain at least, just try and be smarter. It doesn't take much work. You just got to try and think ahead. Like, I went out for dinner tonight. I didn't drink because I try not to drink too much in the week, just because it's a habit and I don't really want to get into that. I save the drink if I do for the weekend. I went out for a meal and I looked at the menu online to see what it's like. We went to a lovely French restaurant and I put in the food that I had tonight in my MyFitnessPal this morning. So then I ate around it. So I knew that I knew that I had enough calories and enough macros to fit what I had for dinner tonight. And it was amazing. So I know we're talking about alcohol, but you use that as an example. Start putting things in, and then at the same time what it will do is it will give you self-control. It'll start limiting you to the amount of alcohol drinks you can have on a Tuesday night, if you do. Saturdays are a bit different. If you're going to go out, really go out, try and be a bit smarter with MyFitnessPal, really cut the calories down and save more for alcohol. This isn't a healthy way of doing it, by the way, but it's a way to do it that you might be able to continue to lose weight and definitely be able to maintain. So instead of being these people who drink loads of alcohol and all of a sudden get bellies and start putting on tons of weight, this is how you do it the smart way. Alright, so start planning ahead, because one, it will give you some self-control. It'll give you an understanding of calories and how to fit things in. and at the same time it gives you, it will just help you out and it will keep you in track. You wake up in the morning and won't feel so guilty and think, oh screw it, I was really bad last night because I had 4 gin and tonics. Well, you wasn't, because you made them fit your calories for the day. Do you get me? Alright, so that's how you can lose weight and maintain while drinking alcohol and enjoying life. And then when it comes to socialising with food as well, if you're at the pub or the bar and you want to have something, well, then you need to have restraint. If some guys get chips and you want to put chips in, but at the end of the day, you're on a weight loss diet and maintenance. If you're not bothered and you want to enjoy life, then go for it. I always say that. Make up for the calories you had that night the next day. But if you don't need them, or you want to have food, try and plan ahead. But the good thing is it's a weekly volume, guys, alright? So if you're really bad on a Monday, don't think your week's ruined. You just got to make up for the extra calories you consumed on that Monday over a 6-day period. Then your weekly volume for your weight loss will still be exactly the same. It's a week thing. 1 day means nothing. 2 days doesn't mean too much. So when you get to 3, 4, 5, when it just starts out of the window. Alright, so that's how you lose weight and definitely maintain while socialising and drinking alcohol. Alright guys, so I hope that helped, and enjoy it while it lasts, especially if you're in England. Any other questions, comment below, please subscribe, tons more videos coming out. Progress Coach out. See you guys.